And welcome back to the Buckle Up Podcast Universe with Brandon Rush.
And my brush.
And we are going to have Tressa back on here today. But before I get to that, we have our new Buckle Up Podcast Universe sign, which we're really excited about. Also, for everyone that comes on the show, you can actually take the podcast link and post it on your Facebook. That's probably the best way for you to get it out to your friends and make sure that you all are sending it out to your friends, whether that's Facebook or whether that's social media. You just take the link and then you click forward it to your Facebook. You post on a message, and that way your people will be able to see the podcast, because I'm not friends with everyone on social media. So that's a good way to get that out. Also, pretty soon here, we will have Patreon, which is I'll have actually bonus episodes there. It'd be more acting probably related with people from the acting business that I've worked with. I'll have over on the Patreon stuff. Plus, as I go into the movie and TV business, which I'm in right now, episodic season, I'll have more private stuff from the shows that I'm working on there. So from here, excuse me, sorry, because I'm a little struggling. It will be Tressa that we're going to be able to just in a second, as we see if she is online yet. Resume.
Hey.
Tressa, hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys? It's so good to see you.
Doing good. Wait, Tressa, I'm sorry. Is it Tressa or Tressa? I can't.
It's like Tressa, isn't it? A tree, like a tree outside. Okay. Tressa.
Exactly. It's okay if you say Tressa. Some of my friends call me Tressa. I like either, whichever one rolls off your tongue the best.
Okay, that sounds good. How have you been?
It's so good I'm fine. I'm doing good. It's so good to see you both. And Mama Rush, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you as well. I had to make you laugh. My hair started growing into my face on the side. My barber cut it off, but it was growing at the time.
Yeah, I can testify, Tressa. It was actually growing. And I said, your hair is growing. But he went to the barber the other day, and the barber calls himself cleaning Brandon up, and he shaved it before we could
get too far.
He did. I didn't know he was going to do that, but it is what it is.
Hey, but I see a 5 o'clock shadow. So if it's a 5 o'clock shadow, that means there's a 7:30 shadow. That means it's going to be dark.
Okay, we like that. I'll take it. I'm finally getting to level 10 like I was talking about if I was able to grow hair.
Well, Tressa, we're so happy to have you back on the Buckle Up Podcast Universe, which you help grow so much, our listeners and viewers. You are just wonderful. And we wanted you to come back. Some questions came up, and I have them.
And I have questions too.
And Brandon has questions. But we wanted to welcome you back to the show, and you look so beautiful. Absolutely. Look how your hair is growing and all. Girl, it's just beautiful.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You know, the last time I had a oopsie moment because I wet my hair the day we did the show. I didn't do that this time. This hair is as dirty as can be.
Okay, well, it looks good. It looks good.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous and so fluffy with the curls and all. And I tell you, you do know what you're doing. And the reason we wanted to wait until this time, I told you I was a scientist and I sold medicines. And I always think about when I deal with products and everything, it really needs to get in your system. So it gets into your system. I always call medicines getting into your system, though this is external, not internal, but it is going internally. It takes some time, and usually 6 weeks to 7 weeks or whatever, but there's something called area under the curve I always refer to. That's when the body starts to even itself out and things start to work. So I started to see my edges come back. And hair growing in spaces where it didn't have any. And I was just elated. So that's why we waited this long to get back with you. I've been telling everybody about the products, family and friends. And so here we are today. So
then, Tressa, I had to ask about these because I was confused. I actually don't know what these two do. So I'm going to go with.
I'm so bad. I am so bad.
It's okay.
I should have sent you detailed instructions because those are like the small trial sizes. Mm-hmm. So I cut my little labels to fit those jars because it's hard finding. I get my labels designed a certain size.
Okay.
But now it's hard finding. It's hard to consistently find the same types of jars.
It's okay.
Have to change.
Yeah.
But we're cooking in the kitchen over here. So
hey, you're doing a great job. The curly yogurt, Where does that go? Your hair, your beard, or where?
Oh, it goes on your hair. And it does just like it says. It helps enhance the curl.
Okay.
And it has a yogurt consistency.
Okay.
So that's why I call it curly yogurt.
So not for the beard, right?
You can put it. I've known people to put it on the beard. I'm gonna tell you something. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's good for your hair, it's good for your beard.
Okay.
Because I put nothing. Skin is skin, right? The scalp hair is skin,
yes.
and the hair we have is skin. So everything I treat as in unison.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you find that it works well for your beard, go for it.
Okay, that sounds good. And then the other one is the hair and body butter.
Yes. Okay, so that is what it says. It really is good for the hair from head to toe.
Okay.
It is basically shea butter.
Okay.
But I add lots of other things to it that have healing powers. One of them is comfrey. Comfrey is it's a miraculous herb to me because comfrey is so powerful that if you cut yourself too deep and you put it on your on that cut, it will start healing from the outside.
Really?
And it won't heal from the inside if you need stitches, so you can set up infection. So
okay.
So comfrey is just that powerful. I've literally seen the healing power of it within minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
That is amazing.
And so I make now I've learned how to make the extract myself. And so so I love it. That's one of the things that's in there. So it does that for the scalp. So if you have any
dry flakiness,
with that, eczema. And it does a few more other things too. I just don't have my notes right in front of me, but it's a miraculous herb. I love it. So I put that in there.
And thank you so much for the package too, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's what I want to tell the viewers. You can finish that in one moment. I want to tell the viewers this. If you order from Tressa, she gets those products to you right away. So I want you all to know now I don't know about around Christmas time because I know a lot of people
sometimes it can get a little janky around here.
Yeah. But
sometimes but I normally try to let people know, and I always, if it's a little later than what I'm comfortable with, I'll go ahead and put in a sample of something or another product. And usually people don't have a problem with that. When it's counterbalancing,
Okay. I understand. Well, I just want to make that comment. Now let's go back to what you were saying about healing of comfrey, that particular product.
Yes. I make the extract. I have the herbs. I put it in the growth spray, and both make me growth sprays. And it also has a little bit of slippage to it as well.
Okay.
So it's one of those herbs that it pretty much heals anything to me. Just about anything. But there are other herbs that do things too, like helichrysum or some people, it's called the everlasting flower.
Okay.
And it is miraculous as well. So I've figured out, I've learned about, and I'm still learning. I am still learning about healing herbs, and pretty much if it grows from the ground, you can extract extract some of that from it.
Okay.
Of oils, or you can infuse it into alcohols. I try to stay away from alcohols, but you can also infuse it into glycerin. So, just learning all that stuff and trying to keep up with it. It's so much.
Well, you are outstanding. I had to bring the products in so everybody could see. And I wanted to show you how, let me down there. I'm getting ready to order some more. But I wanted to let you know it has been used. Love the smell. I want everybody to see the product. Love the smell of this. I put this on the edges, and you have to explain as I bring them up to the camera so everybody can see. Brandy got it there.
But that one is
right there.
Yeah, that one is a favorite. It's a favorite. It's a blend of different botanical oils. So the oils that I just talked about, both of those are in that. So,
Oh.
and it's a little bit lighter than the Castor Grow. The Castor Grow has more hemp and castor oil in it, but that one is lighter. I wanted to make something specifically for relaxed clients as well as clients who like to wear their hair natural straight. It's also good for any sufferers of eczema. I can't use the word, I can't say that it helps eczema. I can't say that because I'm not in the pharmaceutical realm, but I created it for myself, my own eczema.
Yes. And with using, I've seen growth, and I haven't had any adverse reactions that they usually say in science when you're dealing with certain things. And I haven't had any, let's just say breakout or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just growth. And so I love this product. I want to let you know this one. And then this little spray. Whoa. Look at Brett.
Yes. I'm telling you, I'm all the time.
Yeah. And I wanted to show this to make sure that I'm like the Vanna White. I'm showing the product, Brandon. Yeah, you see it? Oh yeah, great. So I wanted everybody to see that. I love the packaging.
Oh yeah, packaging beautiful.
The packaging is beautiful. It's it's not over. You know how some people can put too much things.
I don't spend a lot of money. I never believed in spending a lot of money on the packaging.
Yes.
I like for the creativity to come across through the packaging, but I refuse to spend the majority of my money on the outside because that's what companies do, and that's why we're not seeing any results, any good results, because they put all the money into the packaging, and that's silly to me.
But I tell you, so this spray is, it smells so good. I tell you, I can smell the sage and then the lemongrass that you use. I can smell that. So you should see me spray all the hair. I want to tell you the shampoo and the conditioner. It's most amazing about those two products. Tell the audience again, for those who are new listeners, they must understand because they're just coming on some of the people in the world, and they're finding out. Isn't that right, Brandon? They're now finding out more about your products.
And I'm telling you, y'all are doing so awesome. This platform, you guys are. I have to go back and play catch up on a lot of it. Y'all got some good stuff out there. I'm telling you, and you have some very good, interesting conversations with people, and it's just awesome what you guys are doing.
I appreciate that, Tressa. We're up to, as of yesterday, we're at 32 countries, and then we're at 308. They're actually probably higher than 308 cities now, but 32 countries, 6 continents still, and above 11 million. So I'm happy about it.
You guys make people feel like family.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's how, that's how it should be. That's what we were going for.
We want you to feel at home, and you're like family to us as well. All of our guests become family because they don't know how real we are and fun we are. And that, as you know. But I want to bring it back to the conditioner and the shampoo.
Okay. Yes. So the shampoo and the conditioner, they both have those same across the board. I use a lot of the same stuff, particularly without giving away everything. I do use a lot of extracts like sunflower extract and green tea and moringa and stuff like that, and putting it into the shampoos and conditioners. It preps your hair, it gets your hair ready, even on a deeper level, because the cleansing, the sudsing, everything, is open. So all of that can transport into your system a little bit better. The scalp is wet, it's more porous. Everything can just get in there, but it also helps moisturize the hair too. Again, I talk about, like, none of my clients are having scalp issues. None of my people that purchase Grow and Glow, they no longer have scalp issues like dermatitis and stuff like that because of the willow bark extract, which is I talked about that last time. It's a natural salicylic acid. It comes from the willow bark tree. It's the original aspirin. And other extracts that I use in it to really naturally get to the issues, because again, it's taking advantage of the cleansing, and while it's cleansing, it's still getting in there. The good
That's
stuff
so
still gets
true.
in there. And
That
I
is
tell people they can use, you can use the maintenance products like the spray and the oils and stuff like that, but the shampoo and the conditioner is the birth of it all because it really trains the hair. I noticed with the shampoo, I noticed for me that it started to help unify my curl pattern. That
Uh-huh.
was
Oh,
one of the
okay.
things that I found. And then I noticed that it does the same thing with a lot of my clients. So it helps with that.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Awesome. Yeah.
Great.
And I know even like I have eczema, so my hair I have dandruff a lot, even though like I do everything possible. But since I started using your products, I haven't had like dandruff like before. I really haven't. I've been looking.
That's right. I noticed that with you, Brandon, now that you mentioned that, because I used to see the dry scalp
Yes,
and
ma'am.
don't see it any longer. I
Yeah.
wish your daddy could have had that.
Oh, yeah, he
picnic
would
at
have.
the time.
Yeah,
He
he
would have
definitely-
He's the
loved
one
that.
who had the eczema. He's
Yeah,
the one
big
who
time.
had the
Yes.
eczema.
He
Yes.
really did. This would have been perfect for him.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
with that, I noticed my scalp is not dry as it used to. I can feel the softness in it. And the one thing I can feel my scalp feeling like moisture is there, like on your face. When
Yes.
moisture is on your face, it's like
Yes.
your scalp as well. But one thing I wanted to ask you, when you shampoo and you told me to shake up the shampoo, which I did,
Mhm.
and she sent me directions for the shampoo and the
Okay.
conditioner.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, the first time I washed, I didn't get a lot of suds. But the second time I did the wash, then it starts to suds
Yes.
up. Did you notice that,
Yes.
Brandon?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Is that how it's supposed to work for you?
I'm telling you, it's so crazy with the shampoo. Because it's natural ingredients,
Uh-huh.
and I'm putting this stuff together and making it. Sometimes it can be more sudsy than others. But
Uh-huh.
what I have noticed from feedback from the people that regularly buy my shampoo,
Uh-huh.
the more they use it, the less they need.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you first start using it, your hair is kind of like, what is this? Because it's used to the bad, it's used to other stuff. And now it's being introduced to real ingredients. And so when that happens, it sometimes delays, but the more you use it, the more suds. So I had one of my people were saying, they were like, girl, I put the regular amount of shampoo. She said, girl, was suds everywhere. I was in the shower forever trying to get rid of the suds.
Yeah.
A little bit goes a long way. The more
It really does.
So it kind of essentially it grows and glows. Then is what you're saying.
that's exactly what it does. Yes, yes, that's exactly what it does. Your hair and your skin. We make your hair grow and your skin glow. Yes.
Absolutely.
That is so.
Sorry, I had to set that up. It was there.
That is
Yes, I like
perfect.
that. I like that. But I appreciate the feedback. I'm so happy that you guys
Love it.
Yeah.
got results. I love to hear the results,
Yes. And I want to mention also to everyone out there, when it comes to the conditioner, I'm able, and I want especially parents, Black parents who have children with a lot of hair,
Yes.
I can comb through my hair.
Yes.
And
yes.
I said, this is a miracle. No,
Yes.
it just, once you put that conditioner on your hair, I
Yes.
just take a comb, because I have it in the bathroom, in the shower, and I'll just comb through my hair. And it is perfect. It's so soft. So
Yes.
parents out there, I'm telling Black parents out there with your daughters and everybody getting ready to go back to school. And I
Yes.
have a little grandson who has
curly hair.
Talking about Mason, I was going to ask y'all about Mason.
Yeah, Mason has all of these beautiful curls, and I'm going to make sure I send some for him for his little hair during the winter time, because he has a mixture of grades.
You know what's funny? And I'm gonna get back to the curly yogurt and to the hair and body butter too, Brandon. I'm gonna get back to it. What's funny is, a lot of the people I come across mostly are female. And they purchase the products. Guess who uses up all the products?
Men, probably.
The men and the kids.
Yeah.
And they come back to me. They were like, "I'm so sick of my husband with his thick fingers going in my."
Yeah.
And so they usually end up getting the family size, the larger sizes.
Yes.
But yeah, everybody is it draws you in because you feel the difference. You
Mhm.
actually
Yeah, you really do.
see the difference. I tried one time to use, I used to use a couple of lines of products that I really trusted. But after
Yeah.
going natural,
Uh-huh.
I tried to go back to it even after my stuff, and I was like, no, I got to follow up with my working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not touched anything from conditioner or shampoo but the Grow and Glow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are
It's
the
legit.
only products
That means-
I use now, and I'll tell the world. But God has truly blessed you.
Absolutely.
And your knowledge and
Uh-huh.
to bring natural products, which a lot of people are trying to get to now, natural products.
Yes.
And I can testify that they are very natural. They smell good. You walk away knowing your hair is cleaned, it's conditioned. You can comb through your hair. And I just keep the 2 bottles in the shower and then the 2 bottles on the counter. And Brandon, I wanted to see about those other 2. So we can transition on those other 2 you want to talk about.
Yes. And let me tell you something, Brandon. You tell your barber, don't touch you there. Let your stuff grow how you want it to grow. And then once you get it growing, because it's kind of like a little ugly phase that sometimes you go through when you're trying to accomplish something. It's just like eyebrows. You know, we go get our eyebrows done or whatever, and they get messed up, and we have to go. I call it rehabilitation, or you know, you got to go through rehab because you got to let them grow all out again.
Yeah.
Go. So it's kind of a little wild, ugly stage. It's worth it for what you're trying to accomplish. And so a lot of times barbers, and this is I love my barbers, you know.
Absolutely.
That's my industry. But a lot of times what people are interested in is this crisp, perfected look. And they'll go and just, you know, they want this asymmetric, nothing, not my right side don't match my left side.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Everything is different, you know. You shouldn't even try to make it match completely. And that's what people do. And we have this expectation of perfection, but we're perfectly imperfect.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's why I always arch my own eyebrows. I've always done my own eyebrows. And I remember when I was in college, friends would run down the hallway and say, Carolyn, would you please arch our eyebrows? And so I got to arching their eyebrows for them and just got in the habit, because you're right. The face is not symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. And so therefore you might have one eyebrow that goes a little higher than the other eyebrow. And I always tell people that makes the difference in the face shape the way it is.
It does. It does. But when we look at each other, we don't see the off balance.
That's correct.
You can't tell this hand might be a little bit bigger. You know, you can't really tell because we're not made to be able to tell that. But for some reason, when we start, like even with clipping ends, if I know that your hair is going to always grow longer on the left side, and, you know, shorter on the right, I have to be smart enough to know how to make it blend without compromising the left side that's heavier or longer. I know how to make it blend where you can't tell the difference.
I understand. I understand.
But a lot of people just want to go to that shortest point and they just want to go straight across.
I've seen a lot of people do that. And your stylists do that type of thing. I don't know how you can cut hair. I always think with black hair and they want to cut it wet, it changes. It's not, you shouldn't cut it wet. You should cut the hair dry. And then way you can see what you're saying.
I like to see everything. My aunt said something one time. She was needing her ends trimmed. And I was like, I bet you're going to get your, she said, no, babe, I need my ends for the weekend.
Okay.
So I'm like that. I always thought like that. I'm like, people want their ends for the weekend. They want the cut, but you know, you still want your length or whatever if that's what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes, that's great. Well, what happens is Brandon wanted to talk about those butters. Let's talk a little bit more about them. Did you?
Whichever one you decide to go with. You want to go with the pearly yogurt, or you're gonna go with the hair and butter?
So the hair and body butter, you saw the consistency of it, right? It's buttery. And it has a little bit of weight to it. It has a little bit of thickness, slip. Yes, for that. All of that. I'm talking about head to toe.
Tastes good too.
And I tell you,
it tastes good. Well, that's good when someone kisses you.
Yeah, it does. You know,
oh, it is. So I put some on my lips.
I don't even know what's made of that, but I used it for it.
Yeah, Brandon's tried. It does.
I'm telling you, I don't use lotion anymore at all. I take it with me to get my feet done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? You have them put this on there?
Yes.
I don't blame you.
Because when they put that little thin lotion, my feet are looking like, girl, what you doing? I know. You fix to go keep walking or something? No, I have to have the butter. I have to have it.
This is such.
And it helps with cellulite. It helps with evening out your skin tone.
Oh, it feels wonderful.
And that has a comfy in it, right? That has a comfy?
It has comfort. It has helichrysum in it. It has calendula in it, with calendula, or some people say calendula. It is specifically used to treat eczema and diaper rash and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
So sometimes what people say their scars and stuff start to kind of disappear. It kind of addresses scarring and everything.
Yeah.
It's 100% plant-based. That is probably one of the most purest products that I have besides the oils.
Smells good.
Wow.
Because I don't have to put any emulsifiers in there. I don't have to put any preservatives in there.
It feels wonderful.
Yeah.
And the reason though that didn't come in my pack, that was Brandon's. So Brandon wanted to wait until he got directions on it. But now
I didn't know what to use my.
I should have. I'm sorry. You know what? And everything has a description on the website.
Okay.
Okay.
The packages, I need to go on there and change that. But the packages, they don't necessarily have a breakdown. But if you go on there and go to the hair and body butter, it will tell you.
Well, you know what you can do also is put a little QR code on it. A little QR code.
Yes.
You know that I see the size. A little QR code probably right there or on top, and they can actually use their phone. Yes. And that way, if they travel or whatever, or you giving samples out, they can just do that. That might work for this size.
That's an excellent idea.
Well, great.
I love me jump into the newest century, because I'm so behind technologically wise. And I said I need to get a QR code. I need to get it's a few things that I need to do to kind of update everything. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to that type of stuff. I really need help with that. So if some of the people that you got that you can recommend to come to my way that can help me with that, I desperately
you said with the website
or the QR code.
Yeah, I need help with. I don't want to rebrand because I love the logo with the hand with the light bulb. I love that. I want to keep that. But there are certain things that I do need to update, like doing the labels with the QR code and stuff like that. I need to do that. And so
I have a friend, David Virtue, who knows that stuff.
I
have a friend named David Virtue who might know how to do that. I think he might be the guy for that. I'll send you his number as well.
Please, thank you, because I don't know where to begin with that.
Okay, but what you need right now is just a QR code to put on the packaging already. Just take a little stamp, and once he shows you, you know how you just peel the label, stamp it on. That's all you need for right now.
Yeah, technically that's all you really do.
That's all you need for right now.
Don't you have to? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You have an Instagram page, right?
I do.
Yeah, so all you have to do, I'm going to show you right now if you don't know how to do it, is just, hold on a second, Tressa. I'll just use mine to use as an example.
Okay.
You just go to your page that you have.
Okay.
And then you hit share profile.
Yes.
And then
I just discovered that.
Okay, yeah. So just screenshot that, print it out, and put it on the thing.
And that's a QR code.
Yeah. So the QR code for your Instagram, I would just use that in order to put that on top of your thing.
Okay, I see. So I need to attach I want them to be able to go directly to the products. I have to look and see if my website is still connected to my Instagram.
Do you have if you don't have this already, do you have a separate page just for your products, or is it all on your main page?
Pretty much social media is business for me. All of my pages have my business stuff on it.
Oh,
okay. Well, then, yeah, you can just use your Instagram page and do that QR code and do it that way. Okay.
I'm going to have to do that. And then I need to just make sure I have each individual product on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, and let them flow through.
I have all my acting stuff on Instagram. I post it so much. I don't care if people are sick of it because
I don't either. I got so frustrated. I ain't got about 62 followers on Instagram. Anyway.
That's right.
My Instagram sucks. But
that's right. But you know what? Half those people are paying for followers, so don't even believe all the hype.
Really?
Well, at least your products are perfect.
They really are.
They are wonderful. I want people to know it and
post it on Instagram.
Post it on Instagram or whatever. And it's just simple. And I'm making sure that 11 million people all over the world see this today and order, because I've never been I've been impressed with products that I've sold, some in pharmaceutical that I've sold, and I've seen results that doctors have shared with me relative to their products.
Yeah.
And that makes me happy that I sold the science, because that was all, and that science has made a difference with patients and the doctors, what he does. So I've always loved that. But when I tell you something is fabulous, and I looked up everything on here, these products, I would go around and sell them right off in my bag. I would carry these around and talk about it, because I'm a living testament to that they work. And so that's why I'm talking about them so much today. And that's why I wanted you on here again today. Now we need to go to one other product.
And Tressa, one more thing I was realize, what you can do is later after we're done with this episode, just text me your thing from Instagram. Text me your barcode. What I'll do is I'll put that up for your new picture and your thing for your new one this episode. That way people can just get their phone and they'll be able to scan it that way.
Okay. And then also, should I send you the link to my website too?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay,
please.
I will do that. Okay. Yes, I just want to say that means everything, because that, to me, that's the reason why it's hard for me to really put a lot of. I just do what I can on social media, but it means everything to hear what you just said, what you guys, your experience, because that is the feedback that I need to know that I'm on the right track. And
absolutely.
You are.
If you're not getting results, what am I doing this for?
Absolutely.
That's what I want. That's what I have to hear on a regular basis in order, because when you're in it and when you're doing it and you're in it, it's hard to, you always kind of wonder, like, I'm wondering, is this really, am I doing enough? Is this enough? Is this good enough? You're always asking yourself, is this batch as good as the last batch? Was I consistent here? I'm always going through all these questions, because when you're natural and you have a natural mindset, it's hard to replicate and do everything the exact same the way.
Understandable.
Yes. Well, it seems
you're
like
doing the right thing.
It seems like you're keeping things consistent and it's working out. Now, this one right here, Brandon, this one was the other one.
The grow and glow.
Okay.
The curly yogurt, yes.
Oh, sorry, curly yogurt.
Yes. Curly yogurt.
The curly yogurt. I
want to show how it looks.
Yes, it's creamy. It has that yogurty consistency. You can't hurt. You can't. It is going to. But if you put it on your hair, Brandon.
Yes, ma'am.
If you take a little bit and put it on just a little area and just kind of work it in.
I don't want to mess up the front since we're on the show.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, you could just kind of, yeah. And the curls will start to pop.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
A lot. It works.
Oh,
really
yeah,
well.
Brenda.
The
The
curls
curls
will
on
start
We'll have to look at it. We'll have to look at it when I'm first doing it.
Yeah.
and they'll kind of conform, and they'll kind of find their place. Each curl will find its place, and it won't dry hard.
Okay.
It has, I put kupuasu butter in there, which is an Amazonian butter that is known for moisturizing properties. It's wonderful on the hair and the body. Um, just a lot of good stuff in there. And so nothing that not all of the products are going to support moisture and holding on to moisture in the right way. It's nothing that's going to dry your hair out.
Okay.
So for my grandson, I'm getting back to Mason, who
Yeah.
has all of these ringlet of curls. I mean, ringlet of curls. He has a mixture of white and black. And
Okay.
so he has over his head, it's like different the spots. It might be straight up here, curly on the side, curls on the back,
It's
and
typical.
everything.
That's normal.
So should he
He can
on a
use
date,
all of it. He can use
all of it, all of it.
So, and here's the interesting thing too about the products. All of them are intermixable.
Okay.
So there have been times where I come across different textures. Maybe the hair is a little bit more kinky.
Uh-huh.
And I can take the yogurt and a little touch of the butter and mix it together and make my own little in my hand. Just
Okay.
Oh, okay.
so he could do that. And the spray is always
I love the spray.
I love the
Baby
spray.
growth spray.
Yes.
Now the light one, I would use that sparingly on his hair because it does have a little bit more protein in there.
Uh-huh.
But the regular Make Me Grow spray is for his hair, and maybe the yogurt or the butter or maybe the shine spray. Yeah, I'm telling you, Brandon.
I like the way it feels.
It does.
Yes.
It feels so great.
The power of the plant.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is wonderful. Now, have you shown us all the products that you carry? Because I want to make sure we know everything.
I have. Oh my goodness. I didn't even put my thing up behind me today.
It's okay.
So what you're gonna bring to show us today? What
so you can grab it. It's okay if you have to walk and get it.
You want to grab?
Let me see. So we talked about both of the sprays. Okay. And we talked about, let me see, who had the hemp deep treatment? Did anybody?
Okay.
I think I gotta send you guys. No, that's the oil.
Okay, this is the oil. Okay. All right. And then
help me out. Let me grab it real quick.
Okay. All right. That's the conditioner. Yeah, it looks great.
So the Hemp Me Out.
Oh yeah, no.
I think we talked about that.
Uh-huh.
It has a heavy presence of hemp in it. It's more like a deep treatment.
Okay.
I have an anti-itch spray that
I really
when as ordered. Some of the stuff I make as ordered because I don't like it when it sits too long.
Uh-huh.
The anti-itch spray is not a huge seller, but the people that buy it.
Okay.
So I make that on the fly.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff I just kind of wait and make, but I have a flaxseed leave-in conditioner. It's real slippery, and at the moment I am just about out of. I was working earlier today, re-upping on my curly yogurt, and I got to do the flaxseed gel again. It's real slimy. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure that you all get.
Try that, especially that anti-itch, because my hair, but it hasn't been itching lately since I've been using this
the
spray.
Grow and Glow.
Yeah.
It helps with that. It's like changing.
Let me tell you, I love those. Are those kukui nut beads that you have on?
I think so. My sister gave me this necklace, and so I think it is.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much. This is the first time I've worn it. She gave it to me a year ago. Almost 2 years ago, and I was putting my jewelry up on a new rack I have, and I was putting jewelry, and I said, you know what? Let me put that necklace on today. And so, thank you. Well, I wanted to tell you something. You see our new sign?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, Brandon, got this sign done for us.
So what? How did you get yourselves out there like that?
So I hustle like I hustle like no other person I know, and the reason I say that is this: when it comes to the movie business, I outwork people that I work with because I know that you have to hustle. So I am constantly putting my stuff out there for acting wise, but along with that, I've been putting the Buckle Up podcast. So because I have 16 years of footage of all my acting stuff, all I've been doing is and then here's I guess one credit. Nurse Gabby came on here and she showed me how to put a link. So she showed me how on Instagram there's a link button to that you can put your webpage in there, and the people click on it, it goes to. I didn't know about that. The minute I gotta fully thank Gabby. The minute she showed me that, everything I post, I don't care if it's someone else's or if it's my stuff, I put that podcast link on there everywhere, and I purposely put it in other cities because I put, and that's how it's grown so fast.
Yes. And do you hashtag your Buckle Up podcast too?
To be honest, I actually really haven't hashtagged it. I literally, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I've been on Instagram posting either people that guests that have been on the podcast, or I post my acting stuff with the link. Every post I do, that link is on there for everything.
But the hashtag.
Go ahead.
The
Mom.
hashtag does work. He does hashtag, for instance, if someone mentions their university, let's just say USC, he'll hashtag USC. Or if you, like we had the stylist on, Richard the stylist. And so Brandon hashtag.
When I do a post.
So when he's doing certain posts, he will. But since he has such a following being in the acting business, then that's natural for him. And he just worked so hard to be able to get me involved with the podcast, because he said, Mama, just come on and be a partner with me on the podcast. And of course, we as parents want to encourage our kids. And but I saw him
love the female male energy too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, thank you. And I saw him working so hard. And when he was working hard like that, I worked hard in my career as well. I want to make sure anything my children, my other son and this one gets involved in, that they're happy doing it. He loves acting. He loves being on the big screen. He loves being on TV.
And very good at it.
That's right.
Thank you.
And I love seeing him on TV, and I love seeing him in the movies. But with this podcast, it's given him a broader reach overseas in the different countries, because sometimes in the movie business, Brian, you can tell a TV business is like it's delayed a bit.
So a couple things here. When I'm filming things, it obviously doesn't come out for a few months, but I've been really good at my social media presence has been really good, and just with relating with fans. I figured that out back in 2016 when I first did a movie with Jennifer Lopez, how to just connect with fans. And so that's been a huge difference. And then connecting the international audience. So everything I learned from the movie business, I put into the podcast. Pretty much.
Awesome. That is awesome.
And what's so good too, I feel that his background, he went to the University of South Carolina. He was a journalism major. So being a journalism major and doing TV and stuff, learning that in school, he's able to now and he went on set and he learned everything about how the producers, everything, different things there. God has been faithful. So from the educational piece of being at University of South Carolina to another acting school he went to in California after that. And then he went on set, and I've just watched his progression. He knows where the camera is going to be, and he knows how to direct me. He knows how to set up everything in our house. He knows how to order things. So it's just amazing that all of that has come together. And so to ask, hashtags he does.
He got it all the way around. He got it from you, and I'm sure he got it from his dad. And then journalism, it helps you to deal with people and to converse with people and to be comfortable with people.
Absolutely.
So all of that just I'm sure that helped.
And his father was journalist.
My dad.
He was into things.
I get a lot of it from my dad. I gotta say. My mom's very personable with people. But one thing my dad was really good at doing was he could talk to 10 people, or he could talk to a crowd. And that's one thing that I'm really great at too, that I can work in those different avenues with things.
And his dad had a beautiful speaking voice. Before he died of he died of pancreatic cancer. I think Brandon mentioned that the first time. And so his voice, I mean, he could do radio, he could do TV. I remember when I was dating him in college and he did a dog commercial. They used his daddy's voice. and he had to put this commercial together. I remember because he called me on the phone. I was at my university. He called me and he said, I'm doing a dog commercial. So I'm listening to the commercial. And so it's natural. He has naturally gotten that from his father as well. So it's been a joy. Yeah. This show has been a joy. And
I've always loved meeting people during my travels, and like as an opportunity, if God shed a light on me, why not help someone else out, or why not bring bring attention to other people, and which is what we want to do.
I love your tag that you always use: iron sharpens iron.
That's true. I am a firm believer of that.
It is very, very true.
So you were talking about a few more products that because I want to make sure, first of all, we want to say the name again and your link. We want to make sure we gotten all of that out today.
You said hemp,
and
sorry.
No,
go ahead.
Product.
Oh yeah, Grow and Glow products. Grow and Glow products. Yes. And the good thing, and the thing about it is, coming from a background of being a hair care specialist over 30 years, I can't touch everybody's head. I can't get in there and work on everybody's head, but I love the fact that I can help people, and I'm trying to push my coaching links as well so that sometimes people just need help getting over a hump, like you guys. I'll use you too, for example. You guys have not encountered, nobody has alopecia. Nobody is so sick and on all these, you're not just on death row, so to speak, with health. You're relatively healthy and you're taking care of yourselves the best way that you can. And a lot of times I try to tell people that's the best time to start being practicing preventive care.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm going through menopause.
Okay.
Oh, it's something.
It is something else. And I'm learning now that I probably should have implemented a few things a few years ago before I started. So if you have that information, you kind of understand and know I need to practice preventive maintenance. We all want to leave here on our dying day with I want my own hair and I want my own teeth.
Yeah.
If I can in any way help it, if I can lay down and say goodbye to everybody, I would like to have my own hair and my own teeth. Those are things that we don't want to depart from.
Okay.
So we have to learn how to take care of them.
That's
and the best way to take care of them is to understand what ingredients do to each of us. And you Mama Rush, coming from a scientific background, you can understand that on a deeper level.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, you said something about the curve effect.
It's called area under the curve. And so imagine if you're driving, and I always try to explain medicines to people in a simple way. So let's just imagine you're in your car and you're driving your car, and then you're getting ready to go up the hill. Yes. And then as you go to the top of the hill, you're pulling everything you need to get into it. And then you start going back down the hill. Well, under that hill, in that little space under there, they call that area under the curve. That is when the medicine gets in the body like that. It's going slowly. Okay. All right. And you're trucking up the hill like that. Okay. And then it starts to get into the system like that. Then it starts to level itself out. And now it's working. So it starts to flow through just like that. And so we call that in science area under the curve when the medicine first enters the body. And then that's what it's going through. And then it gets in. And usually with certain chemicals, some work faster than others. And that's the easiest way I can explain it to you. So I call it area. So when it comes to the scalp, we were talking about those cells, the porous cells getting into the body. And usually I see results at a certain period of time with any product out there. But remember now, if you're taking other products, it could be several little different products on that little going up that hill. And so you want one to get in there faster than the other.
Right.
And then some get in there and they take their time to get in it. But once they get into the system, it's a free flow. So that's what I was talking about when I said area.
I like that.
Okay. So it's in my
feel
system
that.
now. Yeah, it's in my system now.
That's pretty much the case with anything.
Sure.
That's the case when you're trying to lose weight. You know,
That's correct.
you may start eating clean, 100% clean, but you're not gonna experience the benefits right away.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
correct.
The benefits are going to take time, and then it has to happen at a cellular level. We usually don't see things as it happens at the cellular level.
That's correct.
But you start feeling it. You feel it, I think, a little bit quicker than you see it sometimes.
That's correct. And look at your hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you start seeing it, and then
that's
like,
correct.
then you realize, hey, I ain't itching no more.
Oh yeah. Seriously.
That is so true. And that's why I love dealing with the natural products that you have, because they don't tend to interact as much, except for some natural things like grapefruit. Sometimes when you're taking medicines, you got to be careful with grapefruit in the metabolism of certain products like that. But when it comes to your hair products, I love the fact that you're using natural products there. And I'm noticing the difference, and I feel the difference, and I'm so happy. I see the difference with Brandon. Of course, when I get on here, I have a girlfriend on because I don't feel like combing hair.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm letting the hair enjoy your products. And so with that, and then I have to go back to Richard the stylist so he can get me back fly again.
He's gonna get you back fly. He's got you at all times. I saw a little bit of his segment.
Oh yeah, Richard's great.
Do you have anything else you want to bring to the table today? Because I think we covered a couple more products.
Just the coaching part. If
let's talk about that.
You know, people that's watching, if you have something specific going on, I have two, ways that we can communicate. Or we can communicate like this. And I have, so I'm trying to make myself push that a little bit more.
That's
so I kind of started hashtagging hair coach. So I was saying that about hashtagging Buckle Up Podcast, because what I noticed, I didn't know this, but what I noticed when you hashtag everything that you post with at least maybe like Buckle Up Podcast, there's a catalog. When you search that, because people can follow the hashtag. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
So all of your stuff starts popping up under that. And so if somebody didn't know anything about your podcast, they could just hit that hashtag and kind of see all of your stuff.
Tressa, you're smart. I didn't think I'm gonna do that now. I haven't been doing it.
Tressa, I just learned that about that hashtag, because I used to wonder why. I would say, why people putting this pound sign everywhere like that? And it is a major connection to take
people were just saying stuff off the top of their head, but there's a reason behind it. So I started hashtagging hair coach. I hashtag grow and glow products. I hashtag hair growth products.
Oh, great.
Cleaning, different hashtags I try to use consistently across the board.
Good.
It'll start showing up on different. So like when people follow, and then I had some people follow the hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I didn't know you could follow a hashtag. And then I found some and started following.
We're all learning. So how is business doing for you? You getting more people to buy? You getting busier?
Here lately, it has crunk up quite a bit. Because school is about to start.
Yes.
Usually during the summertime, everything kind of slows a little bit. But I do have my regulars that come and that get the maintenance stuff and the spray and the oil, because a lot of them will get braids. And that's another thing too. If you're wearing braids or any type of protective style, I tell people, feed your hair and scalp while it's protected. Take that spray, shake it, spray it all on your braids, and then oil your scalp. And that is feeding your hair while it's protected.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
While it's wrapped up, The problem is sometimes a lot of people, they experience a push in hair growth, and their protective style may not last as long.
Okay.
So they end up having to get it done again. But that's a great time to use the products is when you have it in a protective style.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I learned that from some of my clients. They told me that.
Oh, that is great. That's great. Well, if I'm ever, you're located in Tennessee.
Yes, Memphis.
If I'm ever in Tennessee, well, I've been there a couple of times, but if I ever go back, I'm gonna make sure that we meet in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna have to.
Love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
And you guys are, where are you guys?
Right now, I'm in South Carolina.
We're in South Carolina right now, but traveling soon. Brandon is headed back.
Wherever acting takes me.
He might be in New York soon as he gets calls, because he's put some new stuff out there and they've been calling him now. So he's gonna be. I thank the Lord that he had just some time with me. But right now, I tell you, he's gonna be busy because his set gets busy again. The movie business, the TV business is gotten busy again because they take a break during the summertime, which is good.
Yes.
I want to know something.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are a spiritual full man. Like,
yes, ma'am.
A spiritual full man who has, obviously, you have morals and you have values. I just know that because of your mom sitting beside you and getting to know your dad.
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard for you in this, because it's kind of like a beast in that field, in the acting field. Do you find that have you gotten used to navigating those waters?
So actually, I'll be honest with you, it has actually doesn't have anything to do with the movie business. It has to do with me being in Los Angeles. That's where had I not been spiritually and mentally prepared and have my faith, it would be Los Angeles itself. That is, you have to have. Not many people have been able to go to Los Angeles and make it as long as I have, or even be able to handle Los Angeles, because there's so many different vices and things to get people. So it's actually not the movie business. My problems never really come from the movie business. Okay. It's everything. It's the stuff outside of the movie business, and not California, but Los Angeles specifically. It's the stuff outside of the movie business where the faith has had, because it's been people who from out of state, whatever, that have been there, been the bad parts of it.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm so
the movie business is cool. Yeah. I don't have any issues.
But you always have to keep your wits about you, in whether you're in Los Angeles, but you tend to see more of it out there, of people losing his or her way in that. And I thank the Lord he has a mind to want to stay straight, and stay straight with what he's doing as far as acting, not getting discouraged, because a lot of people go out there with high hopes and then they get discouraged, and then they start doing everything else. And so when he goes from there to New York, I always know Brandon is about keeping business real, keeping himself real, and those are seeds that God made sure that we planted in him and in our kids. And so with that, it's so nice to see that he's able to keep moving forward. And I know sometimes
like the fruition of it all, to see
how
he's handling everything. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, good. By the grace of God.
Yeah. Well,
New York's easy, but Los Angeles is the tough part.
Yeah. Wow. You would think it would be just the opposite, but it's not. Brandon said it's not. It's just totally different.
That's the problem. You just never know. You never know how things are. You really never know.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, New York, I says my favorite people in the world are New Yorkers. I love them. I get along so well with them. They get along with me. Yeah. And I love that. And then they are the first person to help you. If you're lost on the trains, they will tell you where to go. Yeah. I've been there probably more than most people. So that's one thing I love about them. But in LA, you won't get the same thing. You'll get fakeness a lot of times.
Brandon likes real, for you to be real. I love real people. I like for you to be real. And Brandon said he's noticed that out there, it's not real as it is when he goes to New York. And in the South, you can have that same thing. At least you think they're coming real. Then you find out just the opposite. They aren't really real.
I can see that.
So you have to navigate that piece of life as well, I think.
One more thing. Sorry. Every time I've gone to LA, I always had to prepare myself. Every time I was leaving East, I feel so at peace here, but I had to mentally and using all faith, prepare myself, because I knew I was going into Lion's Den every time.
Isn't that something? That's really amazing.
But that that goes into any of us, wherever we go. That's life. You know, it's gonna be some things you don't expect. Like,
Exactly.
it's gonna be some things you don't expect, and so you have to. But when you're grounded and you have your feet standing on a foundation, you don't have to really worry about it. But you do, like you said, you do have to prepare yourself, though.
Yeah.
Well, God has always been faithful with us. He's always been faithful, and as He's faithful with you, and anything you touch, God is faithful with. But my mother always told us as kids growing up, and I never took it. I would always say, "Oh yeah, Mom, you're gonna say this." She always told us to be watchful and prayerful. And that's scripture too. But she said, be watchful and prayerful, because she felt that her kids were so innocent that we didn't see a demonic spirit coming.
Right.
And so with that, and she went on to be with the Lord, and my dad too. I always now, I see what she was saying to me. And when I read scripture, that's right. The Bible tells you, the Bible speaks of that. And so Brandon and I have certain gifts, and we can read spirits of people, and we can know if that spirit is going to be negative or positive before they open mouth. You don't even have to open your mouth. We can kind of feel it. Or and we talk about that sometimes on the show, and that's just what God gives you, that spirit to discern discernment with people.
It gives a discernment.
Yeah, it really is. And so with that said, I think the Lord has been faithful with us all. I'm so glad that we've gotten a chance to love on these products, and these products. Look at Brandon, and these products to love on us. I just encourage as many people as they can to go to grow and glow, because that is such a true statement.
Yes, I appreciate you guys. I thank you. I couldn't thank you enough. You guys are beautiful spirits.
Oh, thank you.
It comes across.
Thank you so much. Well.
Yeah, Tressa, you've been wonderful. The only thing I'm going to add to your hashtag is this. I would target WNBA women, not just WNBA women, but Egyptian women too, and then Persian women, because they have hair that's similar to ours.
They do.
Yes.
So I would think about that just in your target market.
I never thought about that. The WNBA and Persian, Egyptian.
Yeah, exactly. And the WNBA girls this product will really do for them.
Yes, and especially when they do the braids and stuff like that.
Exactly. And I just see them out there sweating and everything. These would be the perfect products for them. Exactly. And then track. Girls that run
track. I didn't think about that.
Track is coming up. And baseball.
Or softball.
And baseball and softball.
I've got to get out of my comfort zone. I
want you to.
That's kind of why I asked Brandon that question. Because I tend to kind of like want to stay into my little shell and how I do things, and then when you start branching off, you know, I'm thinking about what you said about being watchful. The scripture that come to my mind about being innocent as a dove, but as cautious as a serpent.
Ooh. That's correct.
And you know, we have a certain innocence with us, and we mean everybody well, but everybody doesn't mean us well.
That's correct. That is so true. That's so true.
Well, I learned that brutally in Los Angeles.
Okay. I bet. But I appreciate y'all's help.
Okay, well, absolutely. Well, listen, with this said, I tell you, we covered the products. We are growing and we are glowing.
Everybody. And we're glowing. And we're buckling up.
Yeah, there we are. Absolutely.
Now we're growing and we're glowing.
Yeah. And don't forget the hashtag Buckle Up Podcast Universe, so that you're
do the universe.
Oh, well, you can do both.
Brandon said you can do both.
Yeah, if you want to. It's all good. I'll make sure I do it on my end.
Because every time I do it, if I make a post, I do Buckle Up Podcast, but I'm gonna start adding the universe to
Okay,
it.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
God told Brandon the universe, the podcast out there for everybody. I told Mother that God said He wants you to be the universe over all the podcasts. And so
so positive. That's why
God gave him that part too. But listen, it is time that we do our normal thing. Thank you for being back.
Thank you, Tressa.
I didn't even touch the questions I had for you from the people, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it next time because you're a regular. You have episodes to go with seasons.
Absolutely. Tressa, thank you so much.
I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
So much for your love and kindness at all times.
And I appreciate you.
And your prayers. Okay.
I will make sure, yes. Thank you. Prayers for y'all and what y'all are doing all around. We have to stay prayed up.
Amen.
I will send you on the next thing. I'll send you some stuff that you guys didn't get too.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. It's so sweet of you.
But thank you for these. I'm getting ready to order now. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate but I'm going to make sure I order because it's getting holiday. Brandon, you use it too much.
Yeah, okay, Tressa. Peace out. Take care.
Thank you.
All righty. Excellent job.
Excellent.